Hi there and welcome to Lorena's Labyrinth. My name's Anna Pirelli. The comments that you see here are my views, beliefs, opinions, and sometimes they are not even my fully formed views, beliefs, and opinions. However, they are my understandings. Please do retain an open mind and reflect on any of the content and your comfort levels. If your views differ, please feel free to leave a comment. Also remember, it is possible to disagree in respectful ways. My way is not necessarily your way and vice versa. You might also find that some of the content on this playlist in regard to spiritual or universal laws, it resonates with you, meaning it feels right to you, while other laws may not feel right or they may not feel comfortable. If this is the case, the information is either not right for you or it is not right for you right now, and it might never be right for you at any given time. It really doesn't matter. As an earthy and practical person, I can put my hand up with all honesty and say that I have at different times had the same feelings about some of the content in here, and with some of them I still have a level of skepticism within my viewpoints, but I choose to retain an open mind about the things that I don't fully understand for a few reasons. Firstly, because I believe it would be supreme arrogance to think that we all know all of the answers while we have a body. And because what is right for one of us is not necessarily right or suitable for all of us, and I choose to respect the differences. Please do leave your opinions, beliefs. Feel free to argue the points in a respectful way with any of the content on the slides and even my interpretations. And if you feel that you can add clarity around some of the content, we would all love to see it. Thank you. For now, though, let's explore the laws.
All creation is governed by law. The principles that operate in the outer universe, discoverable by scientists, are called natural laws. But there are subtler laws that rule the hidden spiritual planes and the inner realm of consciousness. Contained within these laws, or conditions, is the true nature of matter. Knowledge of these laws has an effect upon the mental urges. Mind is the builder. Stay in full mindfulness of the application of universal law as related to self and to others, and know that in love all life is given, in love all things move. In giving one attains, in giving one acquires. In giving, love becomes the fulfillment of desire, guided and directed in the ways that bring the more perfect knowledge of self as related to the universal, all-powerful, all-guiding, all divine influence in life. Love is life. When we go back, merge with the God source, in some infinitesimal but profound way, we expand the mind of God. Our higher self always points the best and most perfect way, and it is ours to listen and choose or reject what we hear. It does not blame, but patiently tries again to show the perfect way, the loving way. All of creation pushes forth. We are ever becoming. Identity ever remains. Universal Law number 39. The law of higher will. From the viewpoint of our separate self and smaller will, it's normal to act on the basis of our own desires and preferences. When we surrender our smaller self and will to the guidance of a higher will and dedicate our actions for the highest good of all concerned, we feel an inspired glow at the center of our life.
So within the context of the law of the higher will, I see it as really identifying that when we're acting from a space of ego, there is a sense of separation and a feeling of disconnection. And this is combined also with attempts on our part to try and control what's going on with our environment. We're not necessarily expansive of our mind. And it's only once we actually start to open our mind up to the possibility of a higher power, if you like, and we develop the will to align ourselves with that higher power, which this becomes the case of surrender, that ceasing to control or to seek to control and just trusting and putting it in the hands of the divine and then going with the flow of life, that we actually start to be more energetically fulfilled. That glow at the center of our life that they referred to, I see that as the sense of connection to all of our brothers and sisters, as well as the divine. And, we're talking about that humanity, that connection between all of us, and we're balanced. Now, incidentally, for those people that don't know, there is an affirmation that can help with this, which is the I am aligned with divine will, I am. Right, but of course, actually, I probably should do it more the way you actually say it. You put the emphasis on the I am part. I am aligned with divine will. I am. Okay, that would be how you say it. But surrender, let's be real, that can be difficult to do, many people struggle with that. And, I'll put my hand up and say, I'm no different. At different times in my life, I've struggled more with surrender than at other times. Sometimes I've surrendered, I've done the whole alignment stuff, and then for whatever reason deviated from my path and then had to come back to it. Pretty much what I've been doing over the last 12 months, and choosing to just surrender and just go, you know what, actually, no more fighting. I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm going to release resistance. I'm going to follow my own advice and stop resisting those things that I feel are potentially wrong, but just go with the flow of life. And certainly once we surrender over to the higher power and we stop fighting, because that fight is actually with ourselves and our own expectations. This is what I believe. But by surrendering and handing it over, yeah, absolutely, we do manage to get some more peace in our lives. The only other thing I would add to this, though, is that I would encourage people that once they do this surrender and choose to align themselves with their highest good, their highest potential, the great I am, whatever you want to call it, that they then make sure that they put attention on maintaining the purity of their aura and purity of intention and this kind of stuff. Because I think when we are coming from the purest possible space, then we have nothing to worry about, I guess. And purity of space is not about, oh, well, I meant well, okay? I think when we've got purity of thought and purity of intention and all of that, then we recognize we're automatically respectful to other people. But as I've pointed out in the chakra aura and aura videos, we can take on energy that doesn't belong to us. And when we do that, then our own energy fields, I don't want to say become toxic, because they don't necessarily. They pick up some dross or whatever. So we've got to be vigilant, I guess, and just keep that spiritual hygiene happening to ensure that our own auric body is functioning well. Anyway, these are just my thoughts. I'm more than happy to hear what other people think and what they feel, if they would like to add to some of the things that I've expressed. So I do invite you to leave comments. For now, though, of course, my friends, I'm going to love yous and leave yous and get on with some more content for the YouTube channel. Technology is a beast for me, and of course it just takes me so long to upload and download. I'm trying to get ahead of things and schedule the content so it's there for you on a regular basis. But until the next video, take care, have a blessed day. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.